What's up, y'all? Thursday night football. We got the Bucs against the Falcons. We got picks, we got parlays, and we got a game prediction. Let's go. All right, y'all. Welcome back to Dominate the Books. I'm your host, Keith. So, like I said, we got some player props, parlays, and a game prediction. Um, Real quick video. Going to start off with the player props here. Let's get going. Let's get past that. All right, first one we got is Mr. Darnell Mooney, under 3.5 receptions. That's a plus 112 over at FanDuel. And then we have Darnell Mooney again, over 45.5 yards receiving, minus 113 at FanDuel. I know y'all probably say, Keith, wait a minute, you're going to take his under on receptions and his over on receiving yards? Like, how does that make sense? Well, let me show you. So if we look at the last few games here, I don't know why this isn't zoomed in a little bit more, but two of the last three games, he's went under 3.5 receptions. That Sunday night game where he had 8 there, that's the Sunday night game against KC. But then if we take a look at his receiving yards in all three games, he's went over. So this is just a shot in the dark. I'm just hoping this trend continues. So it looks like he doesn't catch the ball that much, but when he does, he gets pretty big chunks. So let's see what happens here. So all of these player prop bets, these are just straight bets. I'm just betting these straight up. Next one, we got Chris Godwin, plus money, plus 114. These are all at FanDuel, over 6.5 total receptions. Both of their I don't know if there's backup running or receivers or they're like third and fourth receivers are both out. So they got the veteran Sterling Sharp. He's going to be backing them up. I believe that's his name, Sterling Sharp. But he's going to be like the third receiver. So I can see a lot of Chris Godwin, a lot of Mike Evans, and a lot of the tight end, Cade Otton, and a lot of passes to the running backs out the backfield as well. So I'm going to take Chris Godwin over 6.5 receptions. Chris Godwin over 64.5 receiving yards, minus 113 at FanDuel. Mike Evans over 59.5 yards receiving, minus 113 at FanDuel. Keep it going. Cade Otton over 28.5 receiving yards. Bucky Irvin over 54.5 rushing and receiving yards, minus 113 at FanDuel. I know y'all can kind of see the trend here, where this is kind of going. My boy Baker Mayfield. I can't believe I'm saying that as a Cleveland Browns fan, because I really didn't like him when he was here, but he's resurrected his career. I got to give it to him. But I'm going to take his over 241.5 passing yards. Baker give us 2 touchdowns plus 112, over 1.5 passing TDs. And then we're going under on Kirk Cousins. I've seen Jalen Hurts have a tough time against this defense on Sunday when the Buccaneers played the Eagles, and I'm expecting the same thing for Kirk Cousins. I really still don't think he's found his footing with the Falcons just yet. So we're going to take his under 228.5 passing yards, minus 113. So all 10 of those props, that was 10 of them if you count them. Let's go back to them real quick. Boom, 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 boom. 1, 2, let's get the screenshots. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And then boom. I figure, hey, why not parlay them? If we get a clean sweep, let's put them all together to parlay them. I was trying to look at a round robin, but for whatever reason, it didn't give me that option. But look at the odds on this, plus 51,462. So $10 will get you like 5,100. $5 will get you like 2,600 on this. So I just parlayed all those player props together. You can take these and just break them down 2 by 2 or 3 by 3 if you like, or just bet them straight up. Like say for instance, if you like Baker Mayfield's over passing TDs and his over on passing yards, you can put those two together, or put together Baker's touchdowns, his passing yards, and Chris Godwin or Mike Evans over, and make it a 3-leg parlay. You can break it down like that too, but I just put all 10 of them together. I might come back and just do that, just parlay them like three a piece or two together. If so, I'll bet those on. I'll put those on Twitter or the Instagram, and if you guys want to check them out to see how I bet those as well. But next one up, this is what I use my 30% boost on over at FanDuel. This is kind of how I see the game playing out. So this is my game prediction. I got the Tampa Bay Buccaneers on the money line. I took an alternate line on the over-under. I bumped it up to 49.5 points. I can see this game being something like 28-20 Buccaneers. So I took it up to 49.5 points on the total. Excuse me, one passing touchdown from Baker, one from Kirk. We need Rashad White to give us 25 yards rushing. Uh, Chris Godwin, I just took an alternate line on him. 40 yards receiving. Tyler Algier, I got him at 40 yards rushing. So I was just scrolling on Twitter, and I seen that it's my man named Bijan Robinson is questionable with a hamstring injury. We know how those hamstring goes. He might not play, but even if he does, if that thing starts acting up, it'll probably start acting up in the first quarter, and they might pull him early, first or second quarter. So Tyler Algier, I put him down for 40 yards rushing. And then we got Drake London, 40 yards rushing as well. So, yeah, this is kind of how I see the game playing out. I think the Bucs are going to win, and I think they're going to win pretty easily. This is plus 38.21 with the boost, so $10 will get you like 382, almost 400 on this one. Use my no sweat on a 4-leg parlay plus 1970. So all I did was just I put everything in here that was a plus money on the player props. I took Baker's passing TDs at 1.5. Chris Godwin over 6.5 receptions. If you've been watching the Bucs games or even watching just the highlights or just checking out the stats, Chris Godwin is now pretty much the number one wide receiver, or at the very least, Baker's favorite target. Cade Otton, I bumped him up to 40 yards receiving again. We got two receivers that's out, and an older guy as the backup or the third receiver. And then I took Bucky Irvin. This is a guy who's been playing pretty good as well. I bumped his alternate rushing and receiving yards up to 60 yards. So this is a plus 1970. Again, Baker over 1.5 TDs. Chris Godwin over 6.5 receptions. Odd 40 yards. Bucky 60 yards rushing and receiving plus 1970. So $10 to get you almost 200 with this. Again, this is a no sweat, so if this one doesn't cash, you get your money back. Next one. What we got here? This is this? Oh, this is this is the same one from earlier. That's me. Hold on, I did a first quarter bet too in here. For whatever reason, that one didn't save. Mm, 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 mm. My first quarter bet. There it is. Why didn't this one save in here? Let me see if I can do it while I got you guys on camera with me. Bear with me just 1 second. Listen to the good music in the background. I'm going to upload this live while I got you all on camera. Let's see what happens. Boom, okay. So Let's see. Let's see if it worked out here. So this is a anytime touchdown parlay I did over at DraftKings, plus 5,000. So $10 to get you 500, five to get you like 250. I went with Mike Evans, Tyler Algier, Chris Godwin, and Drake London. And let's see here. There we go. Boom, it worked. The first quarter parlay. So this is just all props from the first quarter. So if this is cash, we get money early. But I took Baker Mayfield over 51 and a half yards passing. Kirk Cousins, we're going under on him, under 47 and a half yards passing in the first quarter. Chris Godwin over 9.5 receiving yards first quarter. Bijan, like I said, he's hurt, so I'm taking his under on receiving yards and on rushing. Rashad White, we're going to take his over on receiving yards. We just need one catch for 1 yard from him. We're going to take the over on Tyler Algier, 6.5 rushing yards, just in case that hamstring starts acting up with Bijan. And then we're taking the over as well on Mike Evans, first quarter receiving yards, 7.5. So this is a plus 642. $10 to get you like 642, half of five to get you half of that. So a little over 300. So if this cashes, first quarter we got money, and after that everything is house money after that. So just want to get you guys a quick video. Thanks again for watching. I appreciate it, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.